today you find me in Notton, a really lovely little hamlet just on the outskirts of Lacock village. It's very close to Corsham and it's very easy access towards Chippenham with the main rail station there as well. But behind me and set in a superb rural setting is this wonderful, what I would class as a modern cottage, beautifully built with lots of period features and charm built into it. It's not just a square box, much larger than you would expect, lovely garden out the back, beautiful views across fields to the front. But what is really unique and something that you just don't see any day is a really lovely area of woodland and park space, open green space to the rear, which is shared and partly owned by the properties in this row. So we have an area where you can take the little ones and build dens. You can go out there with a chair and a glass of wine and just enjoy the peace and tranquility and share that space with the deer and the squirrels and the rabbits. What more could you ask for? So let's show you a little bit of drone footage and then let me take you on inside. So before we go into the property, just going to show you the important bit for a lot of people. This is the parking area. We have spaces here in front of the garage, so you get the middle garage and the space in front. You've also got all this gravel area here. Obviously there are 3 different properties parking on this space, so there are areas for turning, areas for parking. You've got this lovely little sort of gravel section all the way round, and just to give you a view down the road towards the Notton Lane direction and then back towards this way, you can see we're in a really idyllic situation here. And then just over the hedgerow there, which I'll capture for you later, we have stunning views over lots and lots of fields. So approaching the properties, you can see we've got really lovely long frontage gardens to the front here, beautifully simple and straightforward. You've got the really nice old-fashioned sort of country railings to the front, lovely pathway through the middle, great space of green space here, and this lovely 3-bedroom mid-terraced property in the middle, which is larger than you would expect. So let's take you inside this fabulous modern cottage in this beautiful setting. So straight away we come through the front door, and as I said, this property is spacious and deceptively so, and this immediately strikes you as you come into this wonderful hallway. Now, beautiful floor on here. I've twice made the mistake of asking if it's wood, and it's not. It's actually Antico, but it's so realistic, and Antico is actually more practical and much more hard wearing than the wood. So really fabulous floor in this area, loads of space for the coats to hang on the right hand side here. You've also got space for shoe boxes and hall storage just to the right of me as well. Then we've got the doors through to the living room and the kitchen, but also the study, and right ahead of you, you can see there that we've got a really nice understairs storage cupboard and the stairs up to the first floor. So I'm going to start off with one of the smallest rooms in the house, but this is a really fantastic space as a study. Absolute bonus for this property. Most of the designs along here don't have this study space, and with this day and age of everyone working from home, this is perfect. So you've got engineered wood floors, you've got really lovely oak doors as we have throughout the property, double glazed windows to the front, nice big window there overlooking the front garden, and as you can see, plenty of space for the desk in there and lots of space to be able to work from home. Then as I come through into the living room, you can see this opens up again, much larger than you would have expected looking at the property from the outside. This is a huge room, really big armchair just over to the left hand side there. Lovely to have the wood burner fire in the middle, and then you've got these wonderful doors out on the back there going out onto the garden. So a fantastic space. I'm going to just whiz round and come through, just pop the lights on to give you a different dimension on the lighting, show you a little glimpse out onto the back garden there through these lovely French doors, and then just spinning back round again just to show you what a fantastic size room we have here. With more than enough space for as many sofas as you'd want within reason. Lots of storage over to the right hand side here, either side of that fantastic stone fireplace. So really, really large size room. So this is, as I said, much bigger than your average 3-bedroom property, and certainly an average mid-terrace one. So coming back through into the hallway again, you're getting a different perspective on this now to see how large this area is, and then through into this fabulous kitchen diner family room. Now this is a really good size and really has got plenty of potential for not only the dining room table as you see at the back here, you could also have the sofa in the back as well. You've got loads and loads of space. It's nice that this room opens up at this end, and then as you come back round and swing around, you'll see that we've got a long kitchen, plenty of space for the little ones' tables as well, which is perfect. You've got the fridge freezer gap over on the right hand side here. Then we've got all the built-in units. Nice to have that dual colour. It's a really nice funky way of finishing it with a fabulous wooden worktop. You've got the induction hob, you've then got a double oven, you've got a dishwasher built in under there as well. New sink has been put in fairly recently. This property has also recently had a new boiler fitted, which is always nice to know. You can see we've got a lovely view out onto the garden from the back here, and as I pan back round again, you'll see that we've got this little utility section as well, just tucked around the corner. The boiler's in the tall cupboard on the right hand side, and then that little door on the left there takes you into a perfectly usable and very helpful downstairs toilet. So an absolutely fantastic space. I'm going to take you outside in a minute, but before we do that, let's just come back through the dining room section here, and you can see how wide and how that opens up this end, and let's take you upstairs. So coming up and through up onto the stairs, lovely oak frame staircase all the way through. You can see this lovely turning staircase giving you a bit of character. And straight ahead as we come to the top there, you can see that we've got the family bathroom. And over to the left, we've got the master bedroom. So I'm going to show you into there first. It's a fabulous size room, really lovely and light. You've got fantastic views out the front here. So I'm just going to give you a little glimpse. Get closer to the window, gives you a better idea. We're on a really quiet lane here. You've got wonderful views out the front, lovely big long front garden as we mentioned before. And as I pan round, you'll see this fantastic size bedroom here as well. So plenty of space in here. You've got a large double bed in here with the 2 side tables. You've got more space either side, wardrobes as well. So this is a really fantastic size room. And coming round to the left, you'll see as we go in this direction, we've got a really nice size ensuite as well. And you can always tell when they're a good size ensuites and bathroom when you can get a little chair in them as well. So really sweet space, really nice with the character, with the slopes in the roof and a very big cupboard over to the left hand side there. And then a nice classic but modern fitted suite with a really nice big shower cubicle over on the right hand side. So just panning back round and again into the main bedroom, just to give you another perspective on this one, a little bit more of a view of the amount of size that we have in this room. So let me take you on through to the rest of the rooms. So coming back through into the landing, and the first room we come to is the bathroom on the left hand side, and this is a fabulous family bathroom, lovely modern but with a hint of this kind of vintage look to it, so really nice in keeping with the rest of the property. Lovely panelling to the bath just to add that character, and a fantastic antico floor in here as well. So all the little extras you would expect in a bathroom, including a heated towel roll which is just tucked behind the door. You've also got the spotlights in the roof, and then you've also got this lovely shower over the bath with the shower screen. So a really usable space and a fantastic guest and family bathroom. So just swinging round, let's show you into the guest bedroom, or bedroom 2. A really excellent size room, nice size double, plenty of space in here as you can see. Lovely again with I love the fact that we've got these little slopes and little dormer, kind of part dormer windows in the top floor. It just gives it so much character. And then you've got this lovely view out the back, overlooking the garden, so really nice space there, and onto the woods and the fields beyond. So we will talk a little bit more about the woods in a minute, because you do actually partly own those, as I may have mentioned earlier. And then coming last but not least through into bedroom 3, a really good sized room. So this is a single It's a small double, in fact. It's got plenty of space, as you can see. So we have a child's bed in here, which is almost a single size, but also got a two-seater sofa and a wardrobe and a chest of drawers and a changing unit. So it's surprising what you can get in this space. Definitely could get a small double in here. Really lovely size, again with great views over the fields towards the front. So let me take you outside now and show you what else this property has to offer, because there's so much more than just the garden. So coming out of the kitchen door, just coming out into this lovely back garden, so really fabulous space, as you can see. What's fantastic is, look, absolutely nobody overlooking you, absolutely superb. And behind this fantastic garden is a lovely area that you can have as an additional area that's shared between all the properties, which is like a play area, but also all the woods. But I'm just going to give you a little bit of a guided tour of this space first. So as you can see, lovely level garden, space here for a shed in the corner. We've got a little tiny play area to the side here. The fencing there is just boxing in and housing the oil fired the tank basically for the oil fired heating. And then the view back on the property from this angle just gives you a really lovely idea on the size we have on this property. And then you've got that patio just by the French doors out from the living room. So just swinging round just to show you that the gate just there, which we're going to go through in a moment, takes you through to the wooded area. So let's go and explore. So let's go for a little explore, and as if by magic, that gate has just opened to take us into what absolutely is a huge bonus with this property, and something that you really don't appreciate until you've walked out the back here. Now this is stunning, little gravel path really just for access along the back, and it's not just this grass area. So you can see the boundary goes over to the right, you've got woods beyond. Let me take you for a little guided tour. Just imagine if you're a child, all this extra space on your back doorstep, actually just outside your garden. But if you're on your own, imagine this, you know, you couple, you could bring your friends out and have a little barbecue, obviously doing it safely. This is just such a magical space. Let me go round to this side and see what we can find this way. So we're now in a little clearing area here, and we still haven't explored anywhere near as much of this property and this shared area out the back. So I'm going to keep going. I'm just popping out onto yet another little clearing, little sort of old logs as benches. This is just truly an absolutely awesome space, and is enjoyed by a lot of wildlife. So deer, literally in your back garden, you've got squirrels, you've got the badgers probably just over in the fields here. I'm just going to pan round, show you the other little track back around to that green space again, and then we're just going to follow this one up a little bit further to the end of this space. So just stopping here just to show you, this is the boundary to the privately owned area that was shared by the properties, but you can see that there's no houses right on your doorstep. There's loads of fields here, lots of evidence of rabbits enjoying this space out in the woods. You've got some of the children that live on some of the other properties that enjoy this area as well. There's places to build dens, there's places to explore. Just let the dog out and have a run around here. As long as they're not Houdini, they hopefully shouldn't get out. And then just as we come round this corner here, this area is actually protected, so there's no danger of this ever being built on. And the reason why it's protected is because there are bats here, and we have this fantastic bat roost which has been left up at the very end of this section. So you can see we're going all the way around here, and then we've got this building here for the bats, which is actually quite a long way from the cottages, I can promise you, if you're a little bit bat adverse. But there's nothing better than on a late summer's evening when the dusk is coming to see these little guys just whizzing around above your head. It's absolutely amazing. This is just, I think I might buy it. I'm sorry, you might have to beat me to this property because this is just amazing. So, having had my morning exercise walking around that fabulous area in through the woods in this private owned area to these properties, I'm going to finish here because what a better selling point could I find for this property. Absolutely stunning, very unique to have this on your doorstep that is partly owned by yourself. I mean, what more could you ask for? Absolutely stunning space, beautiful cottage, lovely quiet location, yet really close to the A350 but not close enough so you can hear it, as you can tell. And all you can hear is the birds out here, but you're really easy access into Chippenham, Melksham, towards Bath, transport networks, really good schools. It's just an absolutely superb property. So if you're in a position to proceed, then please do give me a call and we'll get you booked in here as soon as possible.